I'm dealing with one thing at a time for now. Okay, numeric data only. And if I try to fix it and put a number, it's still there, the message, because I did not clear it at any point. Where I will clear it is here. So I will just simply set it back to an empty string. So go ahead and enter something here, enter non-numeric, get the error, fix it, 3, fix the error. Notice if I enter 3.4, this is not an integer. Remember, it's trying to parse into an integer. If you're trying to parse double or parse float, then this should be okay. So again, what we did in this lesson is actually learn how to use simple logic, conditional statements, the if statement, or a better logic for exception handling, the try and catch block. One last thing we want to do in here is to make our code even a little bit more intelligent by checking if the value is not just numeric but also positive. So I don't want anything less than 0, or I can even check, let's say I want it to be greater than 0, so less than or equal to 0 is not acceptable. What I can do, I can go in here and I can do an if statement. If x is less than or equal to 0, then what I want to do, I want to set this message label to let's say positive number or greater than 0. Or I can actually do it in a better way, as I will show you right now. I will change the message first, and I will say numeric data greater than 0. Okay, and in here I will go ahead and check the value of x. So if I'm in here, that means I did parse the content. So if x is less than or equal to 0, what I want to do is to give that message. So you might think, let's go ahead and set the label over here, but why do that? There is a better technique, which is to throw an exception, meaning if I am here, I need to force an exception, and if an exception is forced at this point, guess what? I will reach this block and it will execute. So what I want to do is to use the throw keyword, and I will say throw a new exception. Alright, so right now when we run this, we should be able to see in here, I will write Samar, and in here if I write 0 and I test it, I get the message. Okay, so basically anything more than 0 is acceptable. Anything non-numeric or negative or 0 will always give me this error. Okay, this is it for this lesson. You can use the techniques used in this lesson to actually enhance the project that we created earlier. Thank you, and see you in the next lesson.